history of the valley that reshaped communication, culture, technology, and the future of humanity. In the beginning, Silicon Valley was nothing more than quiet farmland spread across Northern California, a place where orchards covered the hills and time moved slowly. No one could have predicted that this peaceful landscape would one day become the beating heart of global innovation. Yet the turning point emerged inside the classrooms of Stanford University, where Professor Frederick Terman challenged students to transform theory into invention. He believed that ideas only mattered when they stepped beyond the page. Under his guidance, two young engineers, William Hewlett and David Packard, built their first device inside a modest garage in Palo Alto. That small space, lit by a single lamp, became the birthplace of a technological movement. Their courage to create without certainty planted the first seed of what the world would later call Silicon Valley, a place destined to reinvent itself endlessly. As the 1950s approached, a new global race emerged, one driven not by territory, but by information, intelligence, and electronic power. The US military began pouring resources into research laboratories, desperate to stay ahead in the era of Cold War competition. It was in this atmosphere of urgency that Silicon Valley started to transform into a crucible of innovation. Engineers arrived from across the country, carrying notebooks filled with impossible ideas. Among the companies rising from this wave was Fairchild Semiconductor, the firm that would shape the technological foundation of the modern world. Inside its laboratories, the silicon transistor was perfected, a tiny component capable of storing, processing, and directing electrical impulses. This breakthrough became the key that unlocked the future, allowing machines to shrink and intelligence to expand. Silicon Valley, at last, began shedding its rural skin. Fairchild became the source of something even greater, a generation of rebels who believed that the next giant leap required leaving the old one behind. Known as the Traitorous Eight, these engineers defied tradition, founding companies built on experimentation and risk. From this revolt, Intel was born. Its first microprocessor compressed the power of entire rooms into a single chip, giving humanity the ability to build smaller, faster, and smarter machines. With each advancement, Silicon Valley grew into a magnet for visionaries, mathematicians, programmers, physicists, and dreamers who saw the region as a place where failure was a lesson, not a defeat. The spirit of the valley emerged as a culture that rewarded boldness and treated breakthroughs not as miracles, but as the natural result of relentless curiosity. During the 1970s and 1980s, another revolution began, this time inside garages, living rooms, and tiny workshops. The personal computer era arrived like a spark igniting dry grass. Apple rose in Cupertino with a daring dream to turn technology into something beautifully simple, an extension of human intuition. Microsoft charted its own course, shaping the software that would navigate billions of machines. Each soldered circuit, each line of code, each prototype built at 2 in the morning pushed the world closer to digitization. As companies multiplied, the valley pulsed with creativity. Startups grew on foundations of uncertainty, and investors embraced the chaos with a belief that one idea, just one, could reshape the world. Silicon Valley was becoming a living organism, constantly reinventing itself through the people who dared to push beyond limits. The 1990s brought a transformation unlike anything that had come before: the birth of the internet. Suddenly, the valley was not just creating tools, it was connecting humanity. Companies like Yahoo and Google appeared, promising to organize a universe of information that seemed infinite. The digital frontier expanded faster than anyone could predict, and the valley became its home. Entrepreneurs flooded the region, chasing new horizons with fearless ambition. Every startup felt like a gamble between failure and glory. The dot-com boom rose explosively and collapsed just as dramatically, but even in the ruins, the valley learned. It absorbed the shock, adapted, and emerged stronger, proving that innovation thrives most when it refuses to remain static. In the 2000s, another shift reshaped the fabric of society: the rise of social media. Facebook connected friendships and ideas at a scale unseen in human history. YouTube gave voice to millions, transforming video into the new universal language. The valley was no longer just building devices. It was influencing culture, behavior, and global communication. With its newfound power came new questions. How should information be handled? How should privacy be protected? What happens when digital influence grows larger than governments or institutions? The answers were uncertain, but one thing was clear: Silicon Valley had redefined what it meant to participate in the modern world. Today, Silicon Valley continues to write the next chapter of human progress. Artificial intelligence, autonomous vehicles, biotechnology, and immersive digital realities emerge from its labs at breathtaking speed. Engineers chase problems once thought unsolvable, while entrepreneurs imagine futures that challenge common sense. The Valley's true force does not lie in its machines, but in the minds that refuse to accept that the present must define the future. It stands as a testament to the power of daring ideas, proof that innovation belongs to those who dream boldly, build obsessively, and transform their vision into reality. In every breakthrough that shapes our world, there echoes the same belief that founded it all: the future is not something to wait for, it is something to create.